So, yun na nga, no, kibali pagkagising ho natin itong araw na to, mga gala, meron ho akong nakita kaagad na article and it was coming from Sunstar, published 9 hours ago, na nakasulat sa kanilang caption is PSA or Philippine Statistics Authority. Cebu has most poor people in the Philippines. Tapos ngayon, binasa ko na siya kanina. Kumbaga, parang paunang basa. Kasi ako yung tipo sa tao na hindi kaagad talaga makapag-digest ng isang sulat na isang basahan lang. Kailangan ko ulit-ulitin yan hanggang sa ulo ko, madadigest ko lahat, maiintindihan ko siya. So, kahit paano man lang ay nasimulan ko na siyang basahin kanina. Tapos, yun, basahin natin ulit ngayon. So, buksan natin yung article. Basahin na ho natin kung ano meron dito. So, sa mga hindi nakakaalam, at ako hindi ko rin alam to no? Ang Sunstar pala ay pagmamayari daw. Daw means hindi ko pa talaga nakita yung tamang information about Sunstar News magazine or news portal kung sino ba talaga nagmamayari. But, according sa mga taga Cebu, Sunstar News Company is owned by Governor Gwendolyn Garcia ng Cebu Province. So, hindi ko alam kung maliban sa Sunstar Cebu and Sunstar Davao, ay meron pa bang ibang Sunstar? Meron bang Sunstar Soxargin? Meron bang Sunstar Jensan? Meron bang Sunstar Iloilo? Sunstar Negros? Sunstar Manila? Sunstar Leyte? Samar? Sunstar Bicol? Guys, let me know in the comment box para malaman ho natin mga hagal. Kasi as far as I know, dalawa lang ang Sunstar na local news Sunstar sa Pilipinas. It's Sunstar Cebu and Sunstar Davao. Okay, buksan na ho natin yung article, no? So, yan, Cebu, PSE. Cebu has the most poor people in the Philippines. Okay? Paano ba ito buksan? Okay, ito na. The COVID-19 pandemic from 2020 to the early part of 2023, as well as Super Typhoon Odette in December 2021, damaged the savings and earning power of residents of Central Visayas, particularly in Cebu Province. Above picture, which suffered the brunt of the powerful rare tropical cyclone. 5-year decline. The poor population. 5-year decline. Okay. The poor population across Cebu Province, including cities of Cebu, Mandawi, and Lapu-Lapu, also jumps considerably in the first half of 2023 compared to the same period in 2018. Among the 17 regions in the country, okay, so ibig sabihin pala, meron pala tayong 17 regions in the country. So, ulitin nga natin kung ano ba yung mga review lang mga hagala. Ito sa akin review ko lang to sa sarili ko kung may laman ba yung utak ko, no, na information about region. So, Cagayan Valley region, Car region, Central Luzon region, NCR region, Calabarzon region, Bicol region, Ilocos region. Tama ba mga gala? Meron ba Ilocos region? Not sure, pero sige lang, tingnan nga natin. Kumbaga parang self-check lang ho ito mga gala kung naalala ko pa ba ang mga 17 regions in the Philippines. Okay, so let's go to Mimaropa region. Okay, 8 Mimaropa region. Tapos okay, Visayas region. Wait lang, ilan ba rehiyon ng Visayas? Western Visayas region, Eastern Visayas region. Okay, Central Visayas region. That was 11 already. Okay. Tapos let's go to Mindanao. Central Northern Mindanao. Yun na yung mga Cagayan de Oro, di ba? Tama ba? And Bukidnon. Kasama di ba ang Bukidnon sa ano? Or mga Misamis ba? I don't know. So let me know in the comment box. Davao region. Okay. Soxargin, Zamboanga Peninsula. So, 50 na sa Zamboanga. Barm region, 16. Okay? Caraga region, 17. Yun, ang galing ko. Talino, sana all. Anyway, so let's go to, basa tayo ulit, no? Among the 17 regions in the country, Central Visayas had the most number of poor people at a whopping 2.56 million in the first semester of 2023, while among the provinces, Cebu topped the list with 1.72 million poor people. The Central Visayas figures translates to 10.1% of the 25.24 million poor Filipinos in that period. According to the Philippine Statistics Authority or PSA, Central Visayas bagged the lead after a significant chunk of 31% of its residents were found to be mired in poverty. Based on the preliminary results of the first visit of the 2023 Family Income and Expenditure Survey, the PSA preliminary 2023 first semester poverty statistics released late last month showed that the poverty incidence in Central Visayas is higher than the national poverty incidence of 22.4%, that translates to 25.24 million poor Filipinos nationwide. Poverty incidence is the number of individuals with income below the per capita poverty threshold divided by the total number of individuals. The poverty threshold is the minimum income required for a family or individual to meet the basic food and non-food requirements. According to the PSA, a family of 5 members on average needed at least 13,797 per month to meet their minimum basic food and non-food needs in the country in the first half of 2023. In Central Visayas, the family of 5 needed 14,203 per month to meet their minimum basic food and non-food needs for a per capita poverty threshold for the whole 6 months of 17,044 pesos, or roughly 95 pesos per person per day. Not the worst. Despite the high poverty incidence in Central Visayas, 5 other regions actually fared worse. The following had the highest poverty incidence in the country. Number 1, Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao or BARM, with 44.8% poverty incidence. Number 2, Zamboanga Peninsula with 38.2%. And number 3 is Eastern Visayas with 33.7%, while in number 4 is Bicol Region with 32.9% and Northern Mindanao with 32.8%. So pinangangambahan yung mga hagala na mas lalala pa rin sila sa Central Visayas region. Pinangangambahan lang, ibig sabihin parang potential lang, no? Hindi pa talaga siya nakikita na hindi pa siya finally or tallied as worse than Cebu in terms of poverty incidence. Having the lowest poverty incidence in the country were the National Capital Region with 5.1%. In Calabarzon is number 2 with 13%. And Cordillera Administrative Region or CAR, so yun po yung mga Benguet, no, mga Baguio area. So with 13.9%. Pang-apat naman na mababa ang poverty incidence ay ang Central Luzon. Sino yung mga Nueva Ecija, mga Pampanga, Bulacan, yan. And meron sila 15.7% poverty incidence. At ang panglima naman na siyang may pinakamababang poverty incidence sa Pilipinas ay sa may Cagayan Valley with 16.2% poverty incidence. And yung 5 na yon ay matatagpuan sa Luzon, Cagayan Valley and Ilocos region din pala yung panghuli. Ilocos region, no, with 18.7% poverty incidence. So that is all in Luzon, no, located. The 31% poverty incidence in Central Visayas was an improvement from the 33% registered in 2021. but a drastic deterioration from the 24.3% registered in 2018, showing just how much the COVID-19 pandemic from 2020 to the early part of 2023, as well as the super typhoon Odette in December 2021 damaged the savings and earning power of residents. Deteriorating. Within Central Visayas, Cebu was hardest hit, with poverty incidence at 32.5% in the first half of 2023, a significant worsening from the 21.6% poverty incidence in the same period of 2018, followed by Bohol, 29.8%, a deterioration from the 26.1% in 2018. In absolute numbers, the number of people in Cebu, including the cities of Cebu, Lapu-Lapu, and Mandawi, who did not have enough to meet their basic food and non-food requirements, jumped to 1.72 million in the first half of 2023 from 1.06 million in the same period in 2018, while the poor in Bohol rose to 414,670 in 2023 from 350,540 in 2018. In Cebu, the biggest jump in poor population was in Cebu province, where this number nearly doubled to 1.45 million in the first half of 2023 from 831,450 in the same period in 2018. Also seeing jumps in their poor populations were Cebu City to 140,560 from 132,860. Lapu-Lapu naman ay from Lapu-Lapu is naging 72,450 mula sa 49,120 katao. And sa Mandawi naman ay tumaas din into 58,070 na nagmula naman sana sa 49,820 lamang. The other two provinces in the region, however, saw their fortunes improve over the 5-year period as Negros Oriental. So, congratulations mga taga Negros. So, very good. Negros Oriental. So, its poverty incidence dropped to 28.6% in 2023 from 32.7% in 2018, while Siquijor had only a 6.3% poverty incidence in the first half of 2023, a vast improvement from its 13.4% incidence in 2018. Where the poor are. In terms of number of poor people, following the 2.56 million in Central Visayas, the regions with high numbers of poor people were Calabarzon with 2.28 million, Barm with 2.23 million, Western Visayas with 2.10 million. Western Visayas is Negros Occidental and Panay Island, right? Bicol region is 2.07 million and Central Luzon with 2.02 million. The fewest poor people were in Car with 256,000 people, Cagayan Valley with 607,000, NCR with 721,000. Ang galing nitong mga lugar na to, Car and itong Cagayan Valley, lalo na ang NCR kasi napakadaming tao sa NCR, no? They have 26 millions, I guess, no? I don't know, not sure. Basta maraming millions ang tao sa NCR, pero yan lang ang kailang mahirap, 721,000 people only. Among the provinces following the 1.72 million poor in Cebu were Negros Occidental. Among provinces following poor in Cebu were Negros Occidental, okay? With 1.12 million poor people. Bulacan naman ay 805,000. Samantalang sa Pangasinan ay 768,000. At sa Maguindanao ay meron silang 755,000. And sa Camarines Sur ay 750,000. The provinces with the fewest poor people were Batanes, Grabe 2,000 lang sa Batanes. Kung sa bagay, konti lang yung tao nila doon. Ilocos Norte with 5,890. Siquijor ay 6,430 lang ang kanilang Mahihirap, and Apayao with 9,760. Siquijor is para siyang Samal no, 90 or 100,000 population. Now let's go to subsistence. As for the subsistence incidence among Filipinos, or the proportion of Filipinos whose income is not enough to buy even the basic food needs, this came in at 8.7% or about 9.79 million Filipinos nationwide in the first semester of 2023. Maagala no, grabe, nakalungkot no. So that's bad news. And once again, Central Visayas topped the list, hosting nearly 1.13 million or 11.5% of the country's subsistence poor population. The subsistence incidence in Central Visayas of 13.7% in the first half of 2023 was worse than the national average. Only 5 other regions did worse than Central Visayas. Java region 13.9%, Saksarjin 14%, Eastern Visayas 14.9%, Zamboanga Peninsula with 17%, and Barm with 18.1%. The PEC, or Philippine Statistics Authority, placed the average monthly food threshold for a family of 5 in the country at 9,550 pesos. The average monthly food threshold for a family of 5 in Central Visayas, on the other hand, was 9,953 pesos or roughly 66 pesos per person per day. Within Central Visayas, the worst subsistence incidence in the first half of 2023 was in Cebu at 15.3%, followed by Negros Oriental 11.7%, Bohol with 10.6%, and Siquijor 0.5%. Again, Cebu and Bohol showed a worsening of their subsistence levels from 2018 when they registered this at only 7% and 10.2% respectively. So yun na nga no, such a bad news para sa akin. Di ko alam sa inyo mga hagala dyan na nanonood kung sa inyo to bad news ba or normal lang ba to sa inyo. Kasi ito siya, hindi lang to about Cebu province or Central Visayas na nangunguna sa maraming mga poverty incidents no, yung yun na nga, hindi afford makabili ng mga basic needs or mga basic necessity ho nila sa buhay. So ngayon para sa akin, hindi lang kasi Cebu City lang yung ano yung kumbaga dumami yung bilang no, yung count ng population ho nila na yun na nga below poverty incidence or poverty incidence. Tapos walang mga kabuhayan at kung ano-ano pa no, na mga rason kaya naging mahirap ang isang mamamayang Pilipino. So para sa akin, it's a national issue no, hindi siya ano lang regional. Kundi it's a national issue na it's a national problem mga hagala. So napaka-problematic ho nito no, knowing na yun na nga meron tayong napakataas na bilang ng mga mahihirap na mga kababayang Pilipino. So, yun na nga, ang sa Central Visayas kasi, ang rason naman talaga sa kanilang lugar, isa sa pinaka-main reason bakit hindi nabawasan yung kanilang mahihirap, bagkus ay tumaas pa dahil nga sa epekto ni COVID plus audit no. So samantalang sa mga ibang lugar naman sa Pilipinas COVID lang naman talaga ang sumira ng mga pangkabuhayan no, yung mga ipon at saka yung ipon at mga kabuhayan no. Talagang nasira dahil ni audit sa Central Visayas at saka plus COVID pa no. So yun lang, bali hindi ho siya pwede natin na sabihin na Cebu is mahirap no, kasi marami ding mayayaman. Kumbaga despite sa napakataas ng kanilang poverty incidence sa Central Visayas, particular sa Cebu province, sila din ang pinakamayamang probinsya sa buong Pilipinas. Yun lang, bali nakakalungkot siya no, kasi para sa akin marami pa naman ako mga kamag-anak no sa Cebu na kung saan doon na sila naninirahan for the whole life nila no, buong buhay nila doon sila nag-asawa, doon sila nagpamilya at doon na namumuhay. So I don't know kung bilong sila sa poverty incidence. Well, I guess hindi naman yata yung isa kong pinsan, parang dalawang pinsan, yung taxi driver, tapos yung isa naman ay ano trabaho niya, pintor yata. Kaso nga lang yung mga pintor, di ba, hindi sila stable jobs. So, yun lang. Bali, tapos meron pa akong isang pinsan doon na di ko alam kung anong trabaho ng kanyang asawa kasi babae yung isang pinsan na nakapag-asawa ng taga Barili, Cebu. Cebu. Province of Cebu. So, I don't know no, kung isa ba sila sa maisama, no? May pabilang sa mga poverty incidents sa probinsya ng Cebu. Yung poverty incidents, no, yung hindi makagala basta-basta kasi nga kulang ang pera, yung hindi basta-bastang makapasok sa mga high-end na mga restaurants or mga high-end na mga shopping malls, yung mga ganong lugar, di ba? Or baka kasi hanggang basic needs lang talaga sila. So kung afford nila bumili ng mga basic needs, so at least hindi sila pasok sa poverty incidents. So yun lang, no. Kayo, ano masasabi nyo sa recent statistics ni PSA, no? Ano sa tingin niyo? Okay ba? I mean, may katotohanan ba siya? Ramdam nyo ba ang kahirapan? Kasi ako feel ko paribasa kasi ako yung tipo sa tao na mahilig talaga gagala sa Pilipinas lang naman, no, local pero talagang ako yung mahilig ako city tour, mga gano'n, no, pupunta sa mga lugar-lugar na mga kalye, di ba, mga main street, mga main roads sa mga city, mga syudad na pinupuntahan ko, most particular sa mega city or mga highly urbanized city like mga metros, no, Metro Baguio, Metro Angeles, Metro Manila, Metro Iloilo, Metro Bacolod, Metro Davao, Metro Cagayan de Oro, Metro Cebu, no. So marami akong napupuntahang mga lugar na hindi ko masasabing mahirap pero marami, no, parami ng kahit nga sa Davao, ang dami na ring mga homeless, no, ang daming mga tao sa kalye. Marami siyang mga walang-wala talaga na makikita natin na nanlilimos. Hindi lang badyaw, ha. Oo. Kasi alam naman natin na kilalanin ng no, kung sino yung badyaw, sino yung local talaga sa Davao. So, yun lang siguro mahagala. Maraming thank you sa mga nanonood dyan. Sana ay naiintindihan ho ninyo yung aking estilo ng pagbabasa at yung aking opinion ay ayun, sana nakuha nyo ang point of view ko. So, that's all for today's video. Happy New Year ulit sa atin lahat. So, mag-ingat ho kayo. Halong kamuda. Amping, no? Ingat sa